beautiful day outside. I hope wherever you are at, it is gorgeous too. My name is Colleen Magnus, and today you're going to be creating with Colleen. Everything I do, my Facebook page, my YouTube, my blog, Creating with Colleen. So I hope you'll visit it. I love having you in the stamp room with me, even if it's virtual. I love you being here. So last week was spring break. Some of you are wondering where I was. I think I did, well, I mentioned it. I don't know that I actually posted it, but I mentioned it. Last week was spring break here in Chesapeake, Virginia. And I just wanted to take the time off. I have 6 beautiful grandchildren, and that's what I did. They wore me out, but it was a wonderful time. I had my 8 and 9-year-old together, Tyler, Joe, and Lucas, and had a great time. Oh my goodness, we went to the movies, we went to Dairy Queen. They built forts in the bedroom. Where else did we go? We went to a bunch of places, but just had a wonderful, wonderful time. They are my 2 peas in a pod. Really, they get along great. Then I got my 2 4-year-olds and a 3-year-old. And that was wonderful. And let me tell you what, I didn't sleep good, but they did. So that's really all that matters. And we had ice cream sundaes at home, locked the church. So at my church, what I mean by that is like every 5 to 6 weeks, Danny and I go up there around 9 o'clock. We went earlier with them and just ran through the church. You got to check all the bathrooms, the doors, secure the building. And they love it because that's the one time they can run like wild Indians just through the church. So that was fun. And that left me Zoe, my 12-year-old. So Zoe and I picked her up. We went to dinner of her choice. Been a long time since I've eaten at Taco Bell, but still not bad. So we went to Taco Bell, we went to Ulta, Sephora, 2 Hobby Lobbies because I was trying to exchange some frames. I had 4 frames that were white that I wanted to exchange for black. And of course, Chesapeake Hobby Lobby had 3. So that just meant we had to go to Virginia Beach, but all was good. We didn't go home till like 9 o'clock at night. Had a wonderful time. So just really, really enjoyed my time with the grands. So today we are going to create with some new product. Whoop, whoop. Love it. I'm so excited that the new catalog and more online exclusive products are going to be available May 6th. And we are into the new Stampin' Rewards period. So you've heard me talking about this for months, but how awesome that any of you who go to my creatingwithcolleen.com blog, hit shop now, for every minimum $20 purchase, you are going to earn 10% of your product back. So if you spend $50, you get $5 product back in your Stampin' Rewards. Now they're good for a year. Stampin' Up will keep track of them, so you don't have to, and all you need is an online account. So you could go to my website, Creating with Colleen, see the catch there? creatingwithcolleen.stampinup.net, and hit sign in and create your own account because they are linked to your email address. But any problems with any of that, let me know. I'll be glad to help you. But just a great way for you to earn back on your product. No more host codes, no more workshop orders. It's all about you. So today I'm going to be creating with the Pretty Florals bundle. Actually, it's called Florals in Bloom. I'll tell you more about it. Gorgeous, and it's in the new catalog coming out May 6th. So let me boot up here. Let me turn my camera down and around, and we are going to get creating. Oops, didn't turn around. There we go. All right, let me go here. I'm always nervous when I do this because I'm thinking I'm going to hit a button. Hit a wrong button. All right, let me boot us up. See who is with me. Let me see. So again, new product. Love having the new product. Especially, you know, like I've always said, you know, I am a earth elements kind of gal. I like my neutral colors. But there again, I'm ready. Come springtime, I'm ready for some spring colors. So, hey, Mary, it's windy and rainy in Indiana. Oh, no, that's no fun. It's actually cooler here today, but when I say cooler, it's like 60s, and it's gorgeous. It rained during the night, and I am so okay with that because anything to knock the pollen down, and I think we are through the worst of it, so that is great. Hello, Melinda. Hey, Kathy. So glad you caught me live. And Patty, I am glad you're here. Flying home from Charleston to Boston. Oh, very good. Well, safe travels, my friend. Diane, so good to see you. And Judy, from Alberta, Canada. Miss Gwen. Oh, good. Diana's glad I'm using this set as she has it and hasn't made a card yet. Hello, Deborah, watching from Minnesota. And Melinda said it's 70, it's going to be 82. Yep, it is springtime, just a wonderful time. Hey, Susan, glad you could pop in. Well, Diane, I have to tell you, I had not used this, this stamp set until last night. Once a month, I get together with my team, and we have what's called a mystery stamping on Zoom. So no matter where you are in the United States, if you're part of my team, the third Tuesday of every month, we get together and create. So what I do is I show them, you know, I don't show them. I give them a file. We put it on our Facebook page, our team page, and I give them all the dimensions. So they cut their own cardstock, their own designer paper. They have no clue what we're making. But when they're done, this is what we made together. So this was mine, and it's really, I was trying to find out what it was. It's actually called a back fold card. And the reason it's a back fold card is because this folds back and then this opens. Now this, the one we made last night, is actually a back fold gift card. So just y'all know I love my special folds. So just a fun card here. But I'm going to give you the dimensions. I'm going to show you how to make the base for this as a gift card holder. It could also be a business card holder. You know, get your information out there. So we're going to make it. I'm going to show you how to make the base, but then I'm going to make it as a card. The only thing that's different is the base measurement and where you score. But it was a lot of fun. I think everybody enjoyed it. So if they showed up on Zoom, they actually get a ticket for a door prize for our next meeting, even if they didn't create. It really is all about the fellowship for me. And then what I will do is today I will post this on our team Facebook page for everybody else to see. And as they post theirs in the comments, they'll get another ticket for door prizes. Everybody loves door prizes. Okay, so getting started. Let me see. Let me just set this aside and show you what I have. For the gift card. Actually, you know what? I'm going to set out the card first, since that's what we're making, and then I'll bring in the gift card. So you have options today, my friends. Okay, so this is 9 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch fresh freesia, and we're going to score it at 3 3/4 and 7 1/2. I'll do that for you. Then I have a piece of 3 1/4 by 3 3/4 basic white. I have a piece of this gorgeous designer paper, and I'll show you that in a minute. And so this here, the paper I'm using today I love because it really features a lot of the in colors too. But this is called Florals in Bloom, and this is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4, and I'm going to be cutting that for you. Then I had to have 2 pieces of Petunia Pop. Look how great these colors go together. Oh, I love it. So 2 3 1/2 by 4 of Petunia Pop, and then a 1 1/2 by 4 piece of Petunia Pop. So go ahead, take your screenshot so everybody has it. Hey, Sandra and Steph, I'm glad y'all popped in. Always so good to have you in the stampering. Okay, so that's what you need for the card. Now all this, the only thing that changes for the gift card is the back piece. So all these you would still cut and use. So I'm going to show you how to do the gift card because again, the back fold opens like this and you can slide a gift card here. So for that one, you are actually going to use a piece of 4 1/4 by 11. And I am going to score this at 1 3/4, 5 1/2, and at 9 1/2. So it's really just a half a sheet of cardstock. Get your cutting blade out of the way so that I do not cut by accident. And then I will put this, always flush it at the top. And I'm going to score it at 1 3/4. That's where my edge is right here. I got 1 3/4, 5 1/2, and 9 1/4. Okay. 9 1/4 out there. So with this, the way I will fold it is this side comes in because that's going to make the pocket for my gift card. Then on this 5 1/2 line, I'm going to fold it again like that. And then the back fold goes the opposite way like that. So that's your card, your gift card. Then I'll open it like that. Now you need a little notch to put in here for your gift card, and you could use any punch you want. You know, not a lot of times we use a circle punch, but I'm using the heartfelt hexagon, and I'm just going to line it up in here. Just make sure you're kind of even on those sides. Punch it. And then when you close it, you only want to put some liquid glue on the top and the bottom edge. Like that. So did all of you have a good weekend? What did you do? Anything special? We had the whole family over. Danny did a spatchcock turkey. He did a ham. We did all kinds of sides, and the kids just played. We got all these little motorcycles and Jeeps and everything else now, and thankfully we have an acre lot, and it was like a roadway going through here. But it was fun. Okay, so this here, again, when you close it, that would be your card base for the gift card holder, which is right here. Like that. So now for a card. For the card, let me see. Oh, Stephanie, she had Easter with family before she heads to Wisconsin. Good for you, Steph. Now, are you there for the summer once you go right now? So, I always love watching pictures on Facebook and everything. She has a beautiful place in Wisconsin. Got a feeling you would retire there, but the grandkids keep you here. I totally get that as a woman. Okay, 9 1/4 by 4 1/4 inches this, and I'm going to score this. This is for the card. I'm going to score it at 3 3/4. And then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to score it at 7 1/2. So basically what I'm doing is I just don't have that flat for the gift card. Okay, you'll be there till mid-August. Good for you. Such a beautiful place there. All right, so with the card here, then what I'm going to do is I will fold this here, like this, and this is what will fold back. And I'll also show you a trick with the butterfly that I have. Now, I'm going to put my designer paper on this 1 1/2 by 4 petunia pop and on one of the 2 3/4 by 4. So as I was saying, I cut this 4 1/2 by 3 3/4 because when I put my designer piece here and on here, I kind of wanted to follow through. I thought that would kind of have a cool look. So what I'll do is I will take my cutter, and on this side right here, on the 4-inch side, I'm going to cut it at 3 1/4. Okay, so I go to 3 1/4 inches, and I'm going to cut this. That's my score, and then that leaves me my 1 1/4 inch piece. So y'all know when I have to really position something, I like to use my Tombow liquid glue because I can move it around. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here. Nice little 1/4 inch, not 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch around it so that color pops. Yeah, Judy, this designer paper is beautiful. Oh, I can't believe I haven't showed it to you yet. Let me get these two down and I will show it to you. I'm just so excited to create. What can I say? I even cut a couple extra. So for this, let me put them on here so I don't lose it. See how it was still kind of carry over? This will go. Yeah, it would help if y'all knew what products I was doing instead of me just talking about it. So let me do that. I'm actually excited. I'm going to dinner with my sister and her husband tonight. My mom gave us Waterman's gift certificates. So we're going to go down to the beach and get some awesome seafood. Thanks, Mom. Always a great Christmas gift. Okay. So you can see how quick and easy it's coming together. And again, I like how the paper flows through. All right, saying that, let me show you what I'm using. Put all my parts here. The designer paper. Okay, first of all of this is in the annual catalog. So again, this starts May 6th for customers. We had a pre-order of certain items we could get. So if you don't want to wait till then, you can always purchase the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. You get 125 in product for $99, and you can use the things that we were able to pre-purchase in your starter kit. But if not, it's available to everybody on May 6th. So a couple of things in here. This was the Pretty Florals. Now, if you already have your catalog, those who purchased from me within the past year, you should be receiving them anytime if you haven't gotten them yet. But here, and of course, you can always see all the catalogs on my creatingwithcolleen.com blog. But on page 40, it's a suite called Florals in Bloom. And it is a huge suite. I mean, it's 2 bundles, designer paper embellishments. It's gorgeous. So I am using one of the stamp sets. It's called Pretty Florals. And it's actually a 2-step stamping, which I like. These you could even like color in if you wanted to. But this is one of the bundles. Now, I actually got this as a door prize on stage when we were in Raleigh for a Stampin' Up! Event. So I don't have the dies yet, is the magic word. But I did want to use that stamp set. Now here, this I really liked a lot. This is called The Right Words, and this is on page 89. I think we're always looking for things, especially sayings, to put into our cards, and you always want to send cards of encouragement. So, and I always write this. I love this all the time. To someone worth celebrating every single day. I always tell people, I just love you, and you should be celebrated every day. And they should. Many people should. But then you also have things like thinking of you, hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories, forever loved, forever remembered. You know, those times when you want to give a word of encouragement, but you're really just not sure what to say. I wish I had the right words for a time like this, but just know how much I love and care about you. So this set was just a must for me. And I'm going to use the You're So Kind, and I know a good thing when I see it. And I see lots of good things in you. Y'all, this to me is a must. Now the designer paper. Y'all know Stampin' Up! For years has just nailed the designer paper. I love it. So this is Florals and Blooms. And what I also like about it is that it features some of the, I think it does. Oh, maybe it was the other one I was thinking of, featuring the new colors. This one features Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover. So that is actually one of the new ink colors. Now they're still working on the ink pad. We can get the cardstock and everything else, but they're having trouble with the ink pad fading, and we're supposed to know more about that next week. But we're all waiting for that color because it's gorgeous. Darling Duckling, that's a new ink color. Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea. So yeah, I guess they do have a lot of the new ink colors. That's another one. Shy Shamrock, Strawberry Slush, Summer Splash, and Timid Tiger. Okay, I was right after all. All the ink colors are in there. So this is what the designer paper looks like. It's a beautiful floral on one side, and then you have prints on the other. And it's funny, I was originally going to use this side of the paper because when I put it on the Petunia Pop, I really liked it like that. But then when you can see that. Then when I actually tried it with the flowers, I knew the flowers had to be the way to go. So we have that one. We have this here. And I mean, oh my gosh, Lost Lagoon, love that color. Pretty Peacock, 2 of my all-time favorites. We have that. That's one of the new ink colors. We have that there. Let me see. We have these. So beautiful colors. Look at that. Oh, can't wait to create with that. There. And I haven't used the Peach Pie in a while, and I love it. Especially, again, with that Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Strawberry Slush. So you can see just how gorgeous this paper is. So it's nice to create with new paper too. Okay, the other things I'm using, the brushed brass butterflies. I'm going to put these on as an embellishment. They have carried over. They're still with us. Actually, I think they're in the catalog. But I'm also going to show you a trick and use the paper butterfly accents. Now, these have been out for a little while. They are actually on the last chance list. So they're only available for, well, until they run out. Couldn't even tell you how long. But you get 40 butterflies in this pack. It's 5 different types, and you get 8 of each. No, 8, let me see. Yeah, 5 types, 8 of each. They're normally $8, and they're on sale for $5.60. But you can color them. You can do anything. So this is, I needed a little something in the top corner, and that's what I chose, and I'm so glad. And then, of course, as always, our stylish shapes dies. That made the catalog, and that is a must. All right, coming back to the card. What you have now is for the inside, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of stamping. So I've got the 3 3/4, 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. And since it's a photopolymer, I'd want to use just a little bit of a foam mat. So I've got a nice little bit of a backing. Yeah, Donna, the paper is, and you know, the paper never does it justice in the catalog or online, but the paper is so pretty. Hey, Mary, I'm glad you were here. Let me see. So Judy was eating dinner with family at her nephew's house. Oh, that is nice. Very nice. I always love when friends and family get together. Okay, so for my stamping, I'm going to do my words first because I'm going to work everything around my words. So here I will. I know a good thing when I see it, and I see lots of good things in you. So here, I'm just going to stamp this up in the top corner. Now, I kind of go, you know, learning to work with it last night. It's like, do I want to do my flowers first, or do you want to do my stems first? I kind of did my stems first so that they would be off the bottom. So I will just take, let me find my stems, the other one. They were all here this morning. Let me see if I put that one back. I was so excited because I actually had everything from last night. I just kind of had to organize it. Flower, 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 flower. Nice. Where did it go? Dang. Hold on, y'all. You wouldn't be stamping with Colleen if I didn't have a flaw. Let's see if it's behind my laptop. All right, who took the stamp? Are you kidding me? All right, look, it's right there. Y'all didn't tell me. Oh my goodness, I panicked. I really wonder if I'm cut out for this online stuff, y'all. I really am. I always pray for the Lord to show me what I should be doing, and I just feel like sometimes he's trying to tell me and I won't listen. You know, that'd be just like me. Anyways, here we go. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of put it at the bottom here, like that. And then I'm going to take this and I'll put 2 over here. So I really kind of want to do 1 up higher. And then I'll do, ooh, this is a brand new pad. Let me see. Maybe I'll do that a little bit lighter. I used my old pad last night. Let me see. There, so I can do 1 lighter. This way I get a little bit of depth in there. So going back and forth on a 2-step stamp, sometimes it's easier to do the dark and then the light, and sometimes it's just the opposite. I've found with this one, it's better to do your dark features first because then you can see through the light of the pieces here. All right. So here, I'm just going to do these little accents. So I'm doing this in peach pie. And the nice thing about our colors and our inks is I can do, like, I don't have to try to match that. I can do a full strength, and that gives me my dark. And I can stamp off lightly hoof, and then I can do this right on top. Let me see here. Kind of stamping at an angle. But see how pretty that is? So it's the perfect shade because it's really the same color. Now for, what are these called? Hyacinths? Hyacinths, I think. These flowers here. For those, I did use 2 different colors. I did a, I think it was a petunia pop and a fresh freeze, yeah. Okay. So here, I'm just going to do, again, I'll do the flowers first. Okay. All right, so nobody's arguing with me to say if I should be doing this or not. Do y'all still have the same questions too? I don't know. I just love to teach. I really do love to teach. That's what it all comes down to. Been a demonstrator for 23 years. Love being with people. And even with my mistakes, I hope you guys enjoy being here in the room with me. So I'm just going to lightly tap off. And this will be very light, but that's okay because it's still, see how it still colors it in? I wanted that to be more of the outline. On the original one, I did it full strength. So that's full strength. And then here, it is lighter. So here we go. Stamp off. Do it again. Right there. And that's going to be my inside. Now, I do have to, I went ahead and pre-cut these. Normally I don't, but this is using my die cutting machine and the stitched shapes here. And all my other videos, when I cut something, I show you. So you can always check out another video. But this is 1 1/4 inch circle. And this is about 1 3/4 inch circle. So this is Petunia Pop. And then, of course, with our white. And I want to stamp this in Petunia Pop. Okay. Let me see. Listing sometimes is the hardest. Oh, thank you, Steph. You've always been a great support for me and a dear friend. Thank you, thank you. So here I have You're So Kind. And so when I stamp that, because this is what's going to hold my card close. You can do this. And then I'll put the rest of this together here. And then I'll show you my trick with the butterfly. So for the inside, I'm going to put that on this other piece of Petunia Pop. Like so. And then I'll put this on the inside. But I think what really makes this card are the colors. And I love that Stampin' Up! Always puts their colors together. Like that. So we're getting there. So that's my front. I open it up. It's going to go like that, but I need something to hold it here. So when you put this circle on, you really, let me crease that again. You're only going to put your dimensionals on the right-hand side because it has to flip back and forth from the back. So I took like 3 little ones. Let me see. Yes, I tell you, Joan, the colors are just amazing. And I've always said I'm a bit color challenged, so I'm so thankful Stampin' Up! Does that work for me. So I just put 3 little ones on the side. And then I can peel these off. So then when I have this shut, and I can put it higher, I can put it lower. It's really a dilemma because I love that flower, but I'm just going to have to put it here. So you just go like that. And then that's what's going to hold my card shut. So for the butterfly, I needed something up here, but I didn't want to do anything too crazy because I didn't want to really cover up that beautiful paper. So for this one, I used one of these butterflies, kind of flying out that way. So today I'm going to try to do this one, but instead of just putting it on here white, I needed some color. And the fact that you can see through it, I didn't want you to. So let me show you the tricks that I did here. I'm taking this and I'm going to take my blending brushes. So I'm going to get some peach pie in there. If you want to know what's, okay, the set again, the words are from The Right Words. And the Pretty Florals is from a suite that is on page 40 in the new catalog. Huge suite, but a beautiful suite. So with here, I'm going to put some of this peach pie in the center. and out a little bit on the wings. And when you do this, you just have to kind of be, those little antenna, you just got to be a little bit careful with those. So I'll put some, oh, I hope y'all can't hear my stomach. It's crazy lately. I get up here and right before I start, I go, oh my goodness, I didn't have breakfast. Like, how do you forget breakfast? Lately I have, and I don't understand that. Because Lord knows I don't usually miss a meal. But I'm excited. I bought me a brand new bag of Lay's chips. So I'm going to have my traditional peanut butter and jelly with my Lay's chips. And I'm talking the traditional yellow bag. They are my favorite. If I have those, I'll eat a sandwich every day. Now I'm just going to take some Pretty in Pink and kind of get the edges. I don't want to go with anything too loud. But I did want my butterfly to stand out some. So a little bit darker on the edge there. In fact, I can even come in and do those little antennae. So I have this. Let me show you. I've got my butterfly. And one of the other things I wanted to do, I wanted to get a little bit of a shimmer. So I have my Wink of Stella. And I'm just going to jazz it up a little bit. Got to have a little bit of that. Although I'm going to put the brass bling on here. I think you really need some of this. All right. So if I put it on here, you're gonna, I think it kind of gets lost because you see the designer paper because it is see-through. So what I'm gonna do, my little fix for that, was I'm taking a piece of Pretty in Pink, and this is, the butterflies were in here, of course, and then this was popped out. This is where they came from. So I'm not worrying about the antenna, but I'm just going to take a pencil. I'm going to trace this on a piece of Pretty in Pink. And then I'm going to cut it out. Oops. Get that there. Don't want any pencil marks. I've got just a little bit of an edge that I can work with on the actual butterfly itself. So I just lightly trace that, and I will take my paper snips. Oh, thank you, Carol. I hope you love to be taught by me. You know, if nothing else, I'm sure I build your confidence in what you can do. But I don't know how to edit, so what you see is what you get. And I don't, you know, I rarely watch other people's videos. I think I should, because I think I would learn a lot. But there's no perfect on this side of heaven, y'all. So it is what it is. You're either in the game or you're not. But I do love teaching, and I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I really do appreciate your support and your kind words. All right. So I'm just kind of cutting this out. And I don't want to, I could technically, you know, line it up here and make sure you're okay, but see how it now has a pink backing? Let me see if y'all could see that. Let me check my thing. So it has a pink backing, so when I put it on here, you're not going to see all of the flowers through it. So what I'm going to do, it's a sharp edge here. I'm going to actually take this to the card. Oh, and see, I like those. You know, it's a dilemma when you have paper that you love because you're not sure where to put everything. All right, I'm not going to put it up there because that covers all of those. Let me kind of put it a little lower. I love those. So then I'm putting down, and then when I put this one down, I like to kind of bend the wings up a little bit, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of the Tombow liquid glue in the middle of the body. So just a dab will do ya. Stuff is good and strong. And I'm doing that so that I will have some more dimension in here. But if I want to, I'll lay it on here to make sure I've got it covered right. Give that just a minute. So you can see now you're not seeing the designer paper underneath the butterfly. I think the butterfly stands out better, but since I don't have these down, if I give them a little bit of a bend on my card, I just think it looks good. So there's my bend. So my butterfly is there. Let's see here. And then a little bit more. Second time my son Tyler came. I love when my boys come. I love to see him. Last night he came when I was stamping with my team, which was fine. He did come up and say hello. And daggone if he's not here again today. It's like, no, I want to go visit. Hopefully he'll be here for a little bit, but he's probably picking up from his father. Oh, I got company. Everett's here. Everett! Is that you? Here it comes. I didn't know he was going to have Everett. All right, we're going to finish this card really quick. I need to see those grandbabies. Okay, so, and the phone's ringing, so it's just, it must be time. So anyways, here's your card. You got the butterfly. It's a fold back card. And it goes just like that. So just remember, you now get the host benefits. And right here, come on in, baby. Almost done. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
He's leaving.
Oh, you're leaving? Oh, you're not going to stay.
I know. I just needed to get somewhere.
All right, give me kisses. I love you. You have a good day. And come.
But I cooked today.
Oh, you had school today. Was it good? All right, come back, see me when you can. Well, I guess a quick visit is better than no visit at all. So here, don't forget that I have the creativity files. So every month there are different projects, and anybody who places a minimum $40 order, you get your 10% earnings, but at the same time, you also get this PDF class from me. I will email it to you, and it features 8 gorgeous projects with directions, pictures, supply list. It's just my way of saying thank you for your support. You can go to creatingwithcolleen.com, and you can actually request my newsletter there. You can order there. You can see all the catalogs there. And if you just want to go to my website, if you go to creatingwithcolleen.com and press shop, it's going to take you to my website. But other than that, it's creatingwithcolleen.stampinup.net. And please always make sure, if you want to order from me, that my name is there. Because sometimes with the computer, things get switched around, which is crazy. But I would love to have your support. And I hope you found today very valuable. I hope you like the cards that I made. Again, fun with new products. Exciting times are coming. So let me check my notes here. Oh, thank you again, Carol. I hope you love to be taught by me. Again, just real. I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. Patty, oh, thank you for liking the card. Oh, I'm easy and comfortable to follow. Good. That's what I want. That's like the major goal. Yeah, don't we all think we have enough flowers? We always do till the next set of flowers comes out. But, you know, sometimes you have to use what you have. Sometimes you can splurge and get something extra. So with the 2-step stamping, and they have dies to match with the paper, it's fun. But again, I love the Right Words stamp set that we have here. Okay, so Patty and Judy and Sandra and Joan, your hyacinths are white. Yes, hyacinths are gorgeous. I wish they lasted longer, but boy, are they beautiful. They're definitely a sign of spring. So thank you all for being here. Please give me a thumbs up and share my video. I would love to help me grow my subscribers. But most of all, if there's anything I could do for you, remember, my door is always open. So I hope you have a blessed day. We will get together next Wednesday, which is actually the last day of April. Wow. Last day of April. And we will create with some more fun new product. We'll be another week ahead to all of this starting. So you all take care. And again, thank you for joining me in this stamping. It's always a pleasure. Take care now.